Hello everybody, my name is Richie and today we are having our next Hunter Talk. This will be a quick fire one. Just gonna address like 2-3 topics that I wanna talk about and then it's over again. Will be a pretty rough and unedited one, so sorry for that. Also, there seems to be a thunderstorm starting or approaching, so maybe you hear something. I don't know, we shall see. So the first topic that I wanted to address is boss guides will be done for Mythic only. Maybe Heroic, some of the later bosses, like Sylvanas maybe or something like that. But Normal has been pretty easy. I don't feel I can talk about that much. Heroic was quite easy. Like the only thing that isn't easy was Painsmith. And I have thrown my personal tip for Painsmith Heroic into the video itself, which is here. Like basically the only tip that I have for Painsmith Heroic is this one. When the balls come, move your camera towards the bottom of the room, and then the nameplates will make this nice line, and you can target the one that you guys decide to kill very easy, very effectively. It's not always at the top. Sometimes it's at the bottom where like the Paintsmith's nameplate is. But look, they are stacked so nice. So that's like what I have found works best for me. If you have another trick for that, fine. But that's just my trick for it. And I don't do it through all of the kill because I've gotten used to like which ball it actually is. So yeah, I'm not doing it as like hard as I'm doing it here, but I'm still doing it and it helps a lot. So that's that. The next tip that I want to talk about is just from Terragru. Obviously, when someone has chains, when you have chains like Ayud has here, and there is no one soaking, because it doesn't happen in this pool, sadly, but on one of the pools, my soaker was either dead or forgot to soak. You can turtle that and survive. So if you don't have the power yourself, you get chain and there's no one soaking, just turtle it. Then if you're interested in what's the best anima powers for the fight, I just have to shoot you over to the Icy Veins Hunter guide. There is a nice list that basically tells you what to take based off of like power. Where is it? Here. Right. When you go to Marksman Hunter Guide, Sanctum of Domination, Taragru, here's the most DPS increases in terms of anima powers. So if you find yourself torn between two options, start up the guide, check the list. If you find it here, you know what to do. Pick the one that does more damage. Also, that's the one thing that I want to mention about this fight in particular. When the intermission's coming up, like this darkness phase, quote unquote, it's at the same time where your first set of CDs comes. Like, look, it's 2 minutes into the fight. Second set of CDs is coming up. So what you can do here easily is just pop your CDs and blast. You can almost do. I don't want to say you can do a perfect true shot rotation during the intermission, but you get punished very little. Like here, I actually forgot to press something. Like here, you can cast a steady shot, then you double aim shot here into rapid fire, disengage. Somehow here disengage broke my rapid fire. I think, no, I don't even know why it happens. Usually it doesn't for me, but here it broke. So if the disengage wouldn't have broken rapid fire, I would have lost nothing. But yeah, it's not the worst set of CDs that you do. They are a bit scuffed, not gonna lie, but it's better to use them here, especially on heroic and normal, than to delay them. Because what ends up if you delay them, especially on heroic or normal, at the end of the fight, I have found that I get an extra use of CDs in if I use them right off cooldown. Like on Mythic, it didn't happen because the fight has been a lot longer for us on Mythic. But on Heroic, I got an extra set of 2 minutes in Whereas
Nice
other guys that had their CDs for after their phase didn't get them in. So yeah, that's that. That's my 2 tips for the Terror Crew. The other Mythic boss guides will be more in depth and their own standalone video if there is enough to talk about. If not, it will be like this. And the next thing is I want to talk about is like the Hunter buffs that we got really quick. For Marksman, gonna be honest, I didn't expect the buffs. Like, I'm sorry the site is in German. Maybe I can quickfire fix it. Easy. Alright. For marksmanship, I didn't expect the buff in that like extent, to be honest. Like, I expected something like aim shot increased by 10% and then maybe kill shot. Because like we needed single target. The AoE wasn't like the highest that's in game, but it was decent. Like, I've been pumping quite a lot. But single target was lacking, so I expected maybe aim shot buff and maybe kill shot buff. But to get arcane shot and multi-shot and rapid fire buffed as well was kind of unexpected for me, so I'm happy about that. Thank you for the buffs. Really been appreciating it. Beast Mastery Hunter is definitely happy about the buffs it got. It's just weird that they buffed multi-shot for Beast Mastery Hunter and not Beast Cleave. Because like, why you would think, oh, that's an AoE ability, it does no damage in AoE, okay? Like, Beast Mastery Hunter's AoE is mainly Beast Cleave, so if they actually wanted to buff BM Hunter's AoE, they should have hit Beast Cleave, in my opinion, or maybe Stomp, something like that. But multi-shot buff, like, the only thing that multi-shot does is like turn on Beast Cleave. So it's a bit of a weird one. It feels like not thought through, if you ask me. Like, makes no sense. Survival, I don't know about that, but survival was the highest simming spec on single target, if I'm not completely mistaken. Sorry if I am. But seeing a survival buff is like, I mean, it's definitely nice, but it was already like on top. But I mean, like, no one really plays the spec anyways, sadly. I tried it a bit. It's definitely fun, but I'm not like experienced enough in playing survival to make like any educated like guesses about how big this buff was in reality. But it should be nice, to be honest. Like, I played a bit of survival, I was pumping in AoE with my cooldowns, and now you pump more, so that's cool. Next thing is Covenants. I am still Nightfey. I have not yet simmed Kyrian, but on the top end, like Kyrian for 84, I can talk, sorry. Kyrian for 48 Renown is what I haven't simmed yet. I have simmed Kyrian for my guy at max Renown, and at max Renown, Kyrian won for me. But I was a bit busy, so I haven't done like lower Renown sims. Maybe I will do one in the next couple of days, and I can throw it into the description. But I've been enjoying Nightfey a lot. I've been pumping with it. I've just finished like a normal pack with Nightfey, and like, can't lie, like, I have been pumping. Okay, and this boss, not so much, because I wasn't holding pump for the ads. I was just doing like boss damage. So I'm a bit higher up the list on that one. Remnant of Nazul, I was doing like bombs there, so I was a bit lower there on the 9. Topping meters, I have the Jailer almost topping meters, Terra Grew, not so much topping, but I didn't have like very good power, so I was still fine with what I got, to be honest. Like, I think the Rogue had the power where your size increased and damage increased, and you knock people back, so he was a bit like griefing. I think he killed like 4 guys with that power. So yeah, that's that. And like, I will stay Nightfey for as long as I feel it's worth it, to be honest. Like, I don't want to go Kyrian, to be honest. Like, just the luxury of Soul Shape is so nice. Like, I don't want to give this up, to be honest. Like, it saved my ass so many times when you're late for a mechanic or something like that. You press Soul Shape, what do you press as Curian? Turtle. So I don't want to give that up, and I will stay it for as long as possible. But I will start simming this soon. I have not been doing it, but so far Night Fae I think is still ahead of Curian. So I should still be like the better cabinet, but it should be... Curian should overtake soon, I think. So I will be doing a lot of sims. If you're interested in that, you can join my Discord. Maybe post some sims there, and also I will give like my opinion on covenants in depth there. I have like a small hunter channel that I am about to rework for 9.1. So my stand on Curian versus Night Fae will be in there once I ran some sims too, so that I have like numbers to look at. But so far Night Fae feels like fucking nice, to be honest. Like, it's just feels good. Like with the buffs especially, I've had like a 1k damage increase with my weapon that I got from the box, combined with the fact that we got Hunterbuffs. I was looking at like a 1k damage increase. Like, I have been simming to 6.2, 6.3-ish, and with the weapon I've been simming 7.2, 7.3-ish. Not quite 7.3, but like 7.2. So it's been nice. Been enjoying Hunter a lot lately, pumping out the numbers. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Oh yeah, no, really quick. I have not formed an opinion on it yet, because I haven't tried surging shots out yet. Like, my surging shots is only 190, but I already got the necklace, and I will be crafting it like right now when I'm done with the video. And I will be trying that out in keys like tomorrow probably, because Esofarion, Hunter Guide Writer for Icy Veins, he's also Night Fae still, if I'm not completely mistaken. If he swapped by now, sorry, but he still is. And he posted some overall from dungeons that he did with surging shots. And he did like 2k more overall than I was doing with Serpent Stalker's Trickery. So maybe we actually play surging shots as Night Fae as well now. And the other legendary that's kind of a hot topic is this one, the Fragments of the Elder Antlers, because on 4 targets it's actually good, or on like on fewer than 5 targets it's actually doing decent numbers. Can't lie. So I think what I will be doing the next couple of weeks is like run Serpent Stalkers on Tyrannical, surging shots on Fortified, and most likely Fragments in Theater of Pain. Or maybe also like Spires. Because there's not many big pulls in Theater of Pain specifically, and a lot of single target mobs, 2 target, 3 target. So it might be very good in that dungeon. For most of the other Fortified dungeons, I will run Surging Shots. Maybe even for Tyrannical, I have to look how Surging Shot plays out versus Serpent Stalkers once I crafted it and simmed it against each other. So yeah, that's that. I will definitely do another Hunter Talk where I talk about my experience with those 3 legendaries compared to each other. Like I said, I haven't had much time to play this week. I've been a bit busy IRL. So I haven't even picked up this legendary, even though I can. Like, you can pick it up at like 48 renown, and I am 48 renown, but I haven't had time to pick it up yet. So yeah, we'll do that soon, maybe tomorrow, maybe not. And then I will take like a week or 2 to form a bit of an opinion on it, and then I'll let you guys know in the next Hunter Talk. Thanks everyone for tuning in. So yeah, we didn't think of an ending to the video, so we'll just cut it short like that. Bye.